Okay, you should be able to recognize this one, I imagine. This is Rainbow Road, and you'll notice there's no sound, unfortunately. They hid the music in this one under the sound effects one, so I had to mute the sound effects, which basically turns off all in-game sound, more or less, which is a little annoying. But try to imagine it would sound, the music fits it decently well, but once again, it's copyrighted as mess, and I cannot put it in a video of mine. At least, I really can't do it without getting in trouble, and I don't quite know how to deal with that type of thing. But anyway, so, it's another one of the maps where you could get a bunch of people. I found it interesting. I think there's tanks at the starting line, so maybe if you and your friends wanted a tank race for whatever reason, you could do it. I don't know, but of course you can race warthogs. You can fall off and die, which is always fun. Only sound that's in there because sound effects are off. Well, there's only one tank. Maybe someone could just act as like the person who tries to stand up here and shoot everyone off. I don't know. Might be fun. Look, there's Luigi. So yeah, this one's another cool map. I'm gonna move on and turn back my effects. So see you guys in a bit. I remember this one. Sorry, it's part of this. Part of the fun of this is the fact that there's a lot of things in this I'm remembering. So this is a sledding map. This one's a good bit of fun. First off, I love the animation of how he holds on. It's hilarious. But this one's called sledding. Obviously not the best of starts. I think it's probably modeled off of a warthog or something. But you get to sled down a hill while looking quite fantastic doing it. There's bigger sleds. I think there's a pool of water at the bottom. We'll find out. A lot of these maps I'm just running off of my old knowledge, so I don't remember everything that's in them. So forgive me if I say anything wrong or something. Forgive this poor man whose arms are jerking to pieces. He's having a very exhilarating afternoon, though. I can tell you that much. Look at him. And that's usually what happens, and I believe if you get out, yeah, you usually die. Unfortunately. Let the great beyond take me. And it just sort of evens out. There's a couple little igloos down there. But yeah, this is another little fun map. And I played on this one a lot because a server used to run this a lot. Fall forever. Yeah, so anyway, that's about all I'm going to show of that one, so I'm going to keep moving. Ah, okay, Stunt Gulch, I remember this one. This takes all the fun of Blood Gulch and adds just ramps and stuff to it, adds really fast cars, as you can imagine. And there's a loop-de-loop. I've never actually ridden around that loop-de-loop. Kind of curious. I'm going to try to see how far I can get. I remember you can't get very far because the game's physics kind of don't like you doing loop-de-loops. For whatever odd reason, I have no idea. But here, I'll show you what I mean. So you get to about here, and then you suddenly just lose momentum. And you can't seem to gain it back. If we sort of slide our way down and try on the other side, I think we'll get a similar result. Okay. So, lightly nudge it. Okay. Try on that side, it just sort of flips out because the curves are wrong. Like, the map obviously needs more work, though, considering once again that this is a very old map, I extremely am doubtful that it will ever get the work it needs. But it's still kind of cool. Another cool map to derp around on. You could, at the very least, you could blow 10 minutes on it. Okay, totally forgot I had this one. This is another Metroid one.
Slayer.
I'm not sure if it's made by the same people or what. It does seem to have a little bit different style of control. Like, I actually have all the different weapons rather than having to pick them up as power-ups. So that's one cool thing. Now, I don't know exactly what's on this map, so I'm kind of just exploring really quick. I don't know if you actually have to shoot the doors to go through them like you did in the Metroid games. It's always such a weird mechanic, but it kind of was its own thing that you had to do that. Random box. I'm a little confused. Oh, this way. Okay. I knew there was more to the map than this. I just didn't know where. Okay, so I know that's Samus's ship. I doubt you can get inside. Though it does look rather detailed for the inside of a ship that I don't know if you can get inside of. Let me take one more poke at it. Now it doesn't look like it. Okay. Yeah, but it's another kind of neat map. Although it looks like we can go up there. It's another kind of neat map that that someone, you know, had built. Which, by the way, I did want to say this since it's going to take me a little bit to get up here. I'm showing these off sort of like a calling, maybe not a calling card. That's a wrong word. I don't know the right word, but I basically I want to show everyone kind of what I used to play, for anyone who's interested, of course. And like this is one thing I used to play a lot, and this game, not this map necessarily, but this game. And even though this community's kind of dead, which is quite unfortunate, it really is, it still is very cool how much work and effort that all these map makers put into their various projects. Strange rock. And I kind of just wanted to show it off a little bit. Maybe I was talking to some friends, maybe I can play a little bit with them, and maybe if I'm even luckier, maybe I can record a little bit of something, which might be fun. But anyway, I'm going to move on to the next map, so see you guys in a bit. Okay, so I was looking through them. A lot of them, the other ones I have that aren't that interesting, but this is the one I wanted to finish it off with. The Land of Hyrule. It's like the other map that I showed you with Hyrule, but this one I think's a little better. And you'll see why, probably.
Slayer.
So the fact that it starts off with that music just instantly makes it better, in my opinion. They converted a lot more of the UI over. Though I can't tell how much ammo I have, and... oh, this is cool. So you can shoot ice arrows, which actually take up, like, space. Like, here, I'll show you. Hold on. So if you see, I'm actually standing on increasingly taller layers of ice. And with these charge shots, I can actually break it. So that's one cool little thing. It's not a huge thing. Castletown is locked off as before, but you'll see why it's cool in a second. So let me grab a ride, just so we don't have to walk. None of the doors are openable, like before, unfortunately. There are a lot more links to shoot at, which ice arrows, oddly enough, don't do anything. And I think your slingshot is unlimited ammo, but everything else has, like, limits, but unfortunately, I don't know how much. If you wouldn't mind dying for me. So you throw a grenade. These actually aren't modified to look like bombs, unfortunately. Which is one cool thing I liked about the other one. But I do like it that you can shoot these different types of arrows. Which actually do hurt. And I believe, yeah, if you don't charge it, you end up with just a normal arrow. If you do, you get your fancy arrows. Okay, but that you know, that's to be expected, kind of. Let's get on opponent here. Which this one doesn't shoot blood, which is a little disappointing, I gotta say. They also didn't name it, so it's enter driver's seat of missing string. But I do like it that you get a third-person view inside of opponent. It does not help with aiming at all, but it does sort of let you see your character, which is fun. Ignore the arrow sticking out of your face, opponent. It won't hurt if you don't pay attention to it. I do like that this one actually has music in it, though. Sorry about that, opponent. It's okay, calm down. So one thing you will notice is that we're a little less, like... good lord. Come on, opponent, get your crap together. Okay, well, we're gonna park opponent here and let him have a break. Let her have a break, so to speak. So normally this was blocked off by big rocks on the other version of map we played. But on this one we can actually go in it. So it's a lot more open. The music changes when you move here. I'm out of ammo for that. I don't think we can actually break these. I think we can go kind of up the mountain a little bit. But I'm not sure, and I know that's going to take a while. There's an extra weapon up there. Can we go back here? Is that blocked off? Ooh, it's not. Let's go back here. I've never actually been back here. Wait. Invisible walls. Dang it. Okay, I'm going to see you back at Lon Lon Ranch. Just to save a little bit of time. Be right back. Okay, good. We got Epona working again. What's this over here? I actually don't know what this is. Ooh. You look a lot more valiant than Epona does. I'm gonna ride you. Okay, so I said I was gonna see you at Lon Lon Ranch, but we're kind of already there, so I'll keep going. Calm down. It's okay. Okay, so I've only actually been that way. I know you can go to Lake Hyleia, so I'll skip that for a second, but let's try to go over here. If it'll let us. Over to the Gerudo Desert area. Oh, be careful, opponent. Careful. There's dangerous wall things. Hope you're not stuck. Oh, you are stuck. Congratulations. We'll walk this one on foot. I think they don't let you take horses into the other areas of the map, but you can explore them on foot. Oh, yeah, you gotta love that music. I haven't actually been this way on this map. And, okay, good, the bridge is fixed in this bit. Can we get down there? I don't really want to chance it. I feel like I'll die really fast. Oh, yeah, you can get... It's called a flamethrower. It's really just been modified to be a crossbow. Which I believe the hearts up there are your normal hearts that are health that you would have in Halo. And your magic bar is... Whoa, they bounce. Your magic bar, I believe, is your shielding. Like, do I have any grenades? Let's try this. Oh no, don't go run away. Yeah. And they play that sound for you. Which is kind of cool. Tab to switch to unknown. I know it's kind of cool. Can I actually go in these? I doubt it. It's probably just a wall, isn't it? Oh, they got teleporters. That's fancy. I like that. Can we go up here to the horse thing? I doubt it. Yeah, invisible walls. And they kind of just end the map there, unfortunately. But yeah, this map is so much better than the other one was in my opinion, by a long shot. Because the other one, while cool, and that was the only one I ever saw, it just doesn't have... Yeah, I think we're about to be stopped right here again. They're like hitting the invisible wall. While cool, it doesn't have quite the coolness that this one has, because you can actually explore a bit. Yep, and we're at the end. I'm gonna run... Oh, got a bit of a wall right there. I'm gonna run back over to where Epona was, or whatever our new horse is called, so see you guys in a second. Okay, so this is kind of cool. Looks like my horse despawned while I was gone. I did pick up this on the way back. It's kind of hard to use, because it doesn't, like, if you're just standing still, it doesn't seem to work that much. But if you hit, like, some sort of, it appears to be like a small object, it sort of impacts you, oddly enough. If you hit a wall, it doesn't. So what I found the best way to use it was to jump and hit that, and it sort of launches you in the air a bit. Kind of. I don't know if it's working properly, or how exactly it's supposed to work. But it does appear to give you a little bit of propulsion if you use it right. Like that. Anyway, I'm gonna... Well, I guess I can keep you guys here. I mean, it's not like... This is the last one I'm going to be showing, which, hopefully I didn't sound annoyed at any point. Oh, there we go. Hopefully I didn't sound annoyed at any point, but I have literally been sitting here for about 2 hours recording this. So if I do, I apologize. I think the last place I'm going to visit is Lake Hyleia, and stop shooting that because it's slowing me down a lot. But, my main thing I want to say is that this is a very cool game. I enjoy it a lot. And, like, I'm not saying just this map or anything. I'm saying Halo CE in general. Like, it's so cool, because, in fact, even after the game was out, you know, they didn't have to put out Halo CE, but they did, which was really cool. And they didn't have to, like, give it support for, they didn't do, I mean, it's not still supported, obviously, they're not doing updates. But for a while, they were still doing updates for it, like, they gave it some stability updates and cool stuff like that. They even gave it the ability to, you don't actually have to have the physical copy of the disc to run it. You install it, run it once with the disc in, and then you're allowed to run it without the disc from there on out, which is really nice, because having to keep that disc around all the time is kind of annoying. And having to make sure it's always in every time you want to play is annoying, so it's very cool that they put that in. Got another firebow. Yeah, but so it's, you know, it's really cool that, you know, they put out as much support as they did. I believe it was Gearbox, like, was the people that worked on Halo 1 along with the Halo people. Or Halo 1 PC, I mean. So, you know, it's really cool that they did as much work as they did with it. And I personally enjoy it, you know, like, they basically unlock everything. You can do whatever the heck you feel like. Including get health packs. You know, so, I mean, you can do just about anything you want with this game. And, it's a very cool thing. It's, like, I think the game, you can still buy it in certain places. You can't really buy it, like, in stores, but if you buy it on, like, online outlets, where you buy CD keys, because you can take the copy of the game if you buy a CD key and play it. And, you know, and I mean, you can still play it. There's still, even though the community is small and pretty dead, I'd say, because there's only 200 people playing at a time, it's still a community. And while most of those people are playing stock maps for whatever reason I honestly do not know, it's still completely playable. There's a gun over there. How do I get that without dying? So what I wanted to do, I have no idea how long this video is or anything about it. I honestly do not. I've recorded for 2 hours, but I'm guesstimating there might only be an hour of footage in there. But I might be sitting at half an hour. I might be sitting at an hour and a half. I really do not know. But I'm going to try to do a little bit of online play with some of the custom maps and see if I can play with anybody else. So I will see you guys when that sort of gets rolling. Okay, back again. So I said there were 200 people playing at a time. That's only during the day. It's about, let me check my time. It's about 10 o'clock right now. So at night, the number drops, at least the night for America. The number drops a lot. And while there's a lot of servers, so this is kind of cool to some degree. There's a lot of empty servers in here. So if you wanted to, you'd get a group of friends and just play on an empty server. So that's kind of cool. But out of people actually playing, they like to play Death Island, which is a stock map, Danger Canyon stock maps. They like to play a lot of stock maps, which I don't really understand. Like, I understand that for the normal Halo PC, which I also have. There would be like 400 people playing, and they're all playing stock maps, because that's the only thing you can play in Halo PC. But I figured in Halo Custom Edition there'd be more people. So, you know, whatever. Let's just try this. Hopefully this person is not mean to me, whoever is on the server. Hopefully the server is running. It does not appear like the server is running. Okay. Let's give it another shot. Ignore the manual update required. First off, if you go to this link, it just redirects you to Microsoft's website. It doesn't exist anymore. And it doesn't appear to be necessary. Let's try Cold Snap.
Capture the flag.
Okay. So this is a map. Let's see. F1. We got Noodle here, who has no score or anything, so I'm assuming he's just randomly AFK. I don't know why there's people... Oh, these are vehicle teleporters, by the way. I don't know why people just sit AFK on these, I've got a ping of 100. I don't know why people sit AFK on these servers. I really don't know. In fact, I don't know why there's so many servers running if no one plays it anymore. Like, because that happens a lot, too. There's empty servers, and you'll just see they'll just be constantly empty forever. And I don't understand. I'm assuming servers cost money to run, because that's, to my knowledge, they do. But, you know, maybe people just have it running out of their basement and they don't mind the extra couple dollars it costs them a month to keep their server running out of their basement. I don't know. You know, so I doubt anyone does, but if anyone does have this game, I'd be more than willing to play it with them. I'd say that much. This is capture the flag by before my flag's over there. Their flag's up there. It's going to take me a buttload of time to get to, so I'm actually not going to. I really wish I could find some people in a custom map. That would make my day. It's also hard sometimes to tell which ones are custom and which ones are normal. Because I never played Halo 1 multiplayer much, like stock maps I never played much. Yeah, it doesn't look like it, unfortunately. And a lot of these ones that aren't, like, that don't have anybody on them are running stock maps as well, which is weird. But I believe anyone can set up a map. Like, you can set up locked maps, or you can set up not locked maps. And I believe anyone can do that, so maybe that's why they, I don't know, leave their computer running. I don't know. But, I hope you guys did enjoy. I might be able to do another video if I can get some friends to join me in on some custom map fun. But, and I know this was a very long section of videos. I know it was. I'm expecting it to be 2 videos. It might be 3. Maybe. But I hope you guys did enjoy at least letting me show you a game that I enjoyed very much in the past. And I still do enjoy. The only problem is no one plays it anymore. And more importantly, no one plays the custom maps. But there's still, it's ridiculous how much content. Like, I'm pretty sure there's probably tons of gems of maps that even I don't have. Like, I picked up lots of maps during my time of playing it. But I'm pretty sure there's still tons of maps that I don't have. Like, there's custom maps. There's tons of custom maps, and I never even dabbled with them much. I played a few, but I never dabbled with them much. I'm sure there's tons of gems of custom maps. Multiplayer maps, really cool. But yeah, I think it's really cool. It's like all the fun of, maybe you could say Gary's mod, but not quite the, to the extent that Gary's mod does it, a little bit simpler, maybe. And, it's just a lot of fun, it really is. So I hope you guys enjoyed, thanks for watching, and I won't hold you up any longer. I'll see you next time for our next video. Bye-bye!